All right, now we have a new chapter of Saki. This one has the exciting title Sword of Justice. I don't know what that's about, but I'm pretty hype. The first half of the Vanguard match is over. We're in the finals now. The most powerfulest characters in all of high school level Saki have converged. And the first half of the first round has truly led up, or lived up, sorry, to these expectations with two Yakuman. Yuki getting Tenho in one of the most beautiful hand revelation scenes I've seen in Saki, which is saying a lot. And then, of course, Teru pushing all the way to 8 consecutive wins, which is crazy, at which point she unleashed the most miraculously rare of all Yakuman hands, the Churen Poto. Crazy. I don't know where they can go from here, but at the same time, I kind of do know where we can go from here because we know the characters that are going to be taking the seats in upcoming rounds, and just how crazy the levels of power are going to be with those established powers. I love Saki so much; it's going to be hype. And of course, there's two other major elements of Saki that we can see on display in this first chapter, or this first page, and then also on this color page. Good lord, Reitz. Does it really have to be like this? I suppose it has to be like this. 5 times including a Tenho. 4 times including a Sun Baiman. Didn't win once in the first half of the semifinals. But this time is in good shape, dealing a dealer, Honeyman, and Baiman in the first half one. Oh, in semifinals. Oh, I see. Yeah, everyone is scoring really highly, but even so, posing these 3 players winning 9 consecutive wins and with no less than a Churin Poto. Ending the first half in first place by a wide margin. There's none other than last year's champion. God dang. God dang. Teru. Just hanging out, reading a book. Not even going back to hang out with her teammates, but just remaining in the arena reading a book. I love it. I love it. I wonder what she's reading. I want to know. I want to know. Teru is really interesting to me as a character because she's kind of standed off as a villain. She's put with that kind of villain's distance from the perspective and the empathy of the reader. And yet, kind of like the quirks of her personality, some of the kind of oddities and strangeness about her suggests like a much more kind of relatable, flawed character. I don't know. I don't really know how to put it. But it's exciting to me. Here is Hawaii-chan bouncing into view. Score sheets for the first half and everything the manager and Kaise and all the stuff and Nemesu can notice. Yeah, most people go back and talk to their teammates about this, but here they have to go out and see Teru and just give her the report. Okay, I get the idea. I like it here. It's like being in the Milky Way. Geez, settle down. Oh. God damn, it's not twinkling that much. There are a lot of lights, though. I can see why she's saying that. All those old books you read, you aren't very romantic, are you? Stars and the violets were pretty. Old writers used to say this sort of stuff, right? Stars and violets school. What are they talking about? Special lives. Stars and lights look brighter to you than most people. Oh, I actually really like that line. I really like that line. I don't know why, but I feel like that line is going to stick with me for a long time. It's like, you know, Saki is so weird. There's all these little conversations and exchanges that kind of mildly characterize the characters, but with nothing that necessarily has any significance to the plot going forward. That Reitz just kind of throws in just because I think they interest her. You know, it's like a very personal thing for her to kind of have the characters have these conversations and behave in these ways. And occasionally, like a certain line from one or an idea from one will really, really stick with me. I'm not really sure why. Stars and lights look brighter to you than most people. The fact that she says both stars and lights, to say stars look brighter to you than most people, that's already pretty cool. That's already very poetic. But then stars and lights, is sort of like you're saying something more literal about their actual sensory perception of the world, and yet you're still implying something very poetic by emphasizing stars as well. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I love it. That one is gonna stay in my mind for a while. That one is probably gonna end up being the title or something I use. Stargazer Y-Chan. It sounds cooler. Oh, so absurd. Oh, Reeds. Can't wait to play here against Takakamo, Shizunu, Saki, and that Italian girl. There is no Italian. Yeah, she's Russian, right? Pretty sure she's Russian. Terry thinking about Saki. Thinking about in what way? Yeah, Nelly. Nelly, right? Nelly is definitely Russian. You did great. Tenho against the champion with a positive score. That's amazing. First time I've ever seen Tenho. One of the first times I've ever seen Tenho, too. Like, even in Mahjong. I mean, even in manga, sorry. It's not depicted that often because it's, like, such a stupid hand. It's in 10 a few times, but of course 10 cheats to get it. And then occasionally in Akagi, Washizu is like threatening Tenho, like, holy crap, he might get Tenho. Or his hand could be in Tenho potential. But it's pretty rare, like very, very rare. Oh, and Koizumi, of course. There's all sorts of Tenhos. But yeah, oh, this is great. Even stronger than we thought. My delicious tacos. Nice tacos. He has not made an appearance for a while. These are probably the only 2 panels we'll see him in. But he sure got some delicious looking tacos. Oh, there he is again! So I learned to make another prefectural tournament. I've been making adjustments so you can eat them almost every day. History's strongest tacos made specially for you. Nicely done. So maybe even in the South round, she'll have some strength now? Because of tacos? Sure. What a place to prepare them. Wasn't easy, right? Oh, she just loves tacos, though. This might taste better than yours, eh, Saki? Wow. This is a great panel. This is a great panel. Look at Saki. Grumpy Saki. Oh, it's so great. And Nodoka being really in I want to marry Saki mode. I think she's 100% I want to marry Saki mode right now. Okay. Taco's power fully charged. Do your best, all behind you. Second Hanchan beginning. Meanwhile, we cut back to Rinkai, the international team. Satoha suffering a bit. Can't say that I'm okay yet, but finally I can see it. What can she see? What is her plan for the South round? The right distance to strike. Okay, all right. Nice chapter. You see stars and lights brighter than most people. Stars and lights are brighter for you than most people. Something like that. Yeah. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll look forward to the next chapter. Probably won't be for a bit. But, yeah.